like to welcome everyone to World Education Week. We are in Wakadogo School, one out of the 100 schools that will be participating in this conference. With me, I have my panelists sitting here, and they will be giving some of the achievement and what the school has done so far. Remember, I'm the moderator for this program. I'm Jacob Akana. I'm 30 years old, male Ugandan, a teacher by profession who has finished his grade 3 teaching certificate from Gulu Primary Teachers College. Currently, I've served Ugandan children for about 5 years. I'm aiding English in the school, as well as I'm the senior male teacher in the school. I have the head teacher of the school, that is Mr. Dong Charles Kigonde. Mr. Charles Kigonde is the head teacher of Wakadogo School in Gulu, Uganda. He graduated from Ndeje University, Kampala, with a diploma in primary education and a bachelor degree of guidance and counseling. He also has a certificate in HIV and AIDS counseling from the AIDS support organization, TASU Uganda. He has a 19 years experience in education management and implementation in Uganda. His main role is to manage the teaching staff and ensure quality learning and growing our partnership with education stakeholders. Sir, you are most welcome.
Thank you very much.
With me, I have also the head girl of the school, that is Apio Petra. She is 13 years old. She's in P7 class at Wakadogo School, Gulu, Uganda. She is the head girl of the school. She advises her fellow students in the community to stay safe in order to complete their studies. Girls should always be close to their parents and avoid bad peers and avoid gifts from the strangers and should be respectful in the community. Petra, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
My next panelist is Akelo Ali Sukisa. Suki is a medical clinical officer with a diploma in clinical medicine and community health from Gulu School of Clinical Officer, as well as bachelor degree in public health from Cavendish University, Uganda, having additional training in integrated management of childhood illness and HIV and AIDS, or ATR clinic and pulmonary tuberculosis. Suki, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
My next panelist on my extreme left is Mr. Pierre James. He's the treasurer, Parents Teachers Association, PTA, at Wakadogo School. He is a holder of postgraduate diploma in project planning and management with a wide range of experience in social work and administration for his daily living. The PTA goals are being achieved by keeping the entire community informed of the current event, issues, and accomplishments. He organizes regular meetings to allow PTAs to share information with members. He involves parents to undertake the challenges the school is facing and becomes part of the solution by keeping a closer relationship with parents. Student achievement improves, and the school develops a positive reputation in the community. Mr. James, you are most welcome.
Thank you very much.
My last panelist for tonight is Mr. Ongwom Alfred. He is the chairman LC1 of Rom Village in Achoe Parish in Gulu City. He is a retired detective inspector of police, currently the chairman, working in this area to ensure the general well-being of the people and institutions in the community. His main role is to ensure that all school-going children in his village go to schools. He makes routine visits to families and Wakadogo School, which is the only school in his village, to check on the student attendance and discipline, and so that the academic performance improve in the school. So, Mr. Muhammad Fred, you are most welcome.
Thank you very much.
Our theme as Wakadogo School is deepening family and community engagement. You can also drop in your comment and question on our section Q&A, and we shall be responding to some of your questions and comments at the end, towards the end of this conference. I would like to welcome my first speaker, that is the head teacher of Wakadogo School. Remember, you can get him on his Twitter handle at Chigundi Odong. So our first speaker for tonight's conference, you're most welcome.
Hi everyone. My name is Odong Charles Kigundi. I'm the head teacher Wakadogo School in Gulu City, Northern Uganda, in East Africa. With a great honor, I would like to welcome all of you for World Education Conference 2020. Our theme is deepening family and community engagement. Dear members, let me share with you our journey in addressing education needs in Northern Uganda. For the past 3 decades, conflict plagued Northern Uganda. The last 2 decades witnessed a particular brutal civil conflict between Lord's Resistance Army, LRA, and the government of Uganda. Thousands of people lost their lives, millions of people lost their homes, and only the very few fortunate escaped with the resulting crippling poverty. Northern Ugandan children suffered the brunt of much of these problems. Children were targeted for abduction into LRA, and the vast majority of Northern Ugandan children have either missed out on their education or had it severely disrupted. There is a great need of education in the recovery process in Northern Uganda, and Wakadogo is the champion for this. Wakadogo means for the little ones in Swahili. Wakadogo is not for-profit nursery and primary school in the suburb of Gulu City. Wakadogo School was the first school in Achoyo village. It opened its door in 2009 as a post-conflict redress in Northern Uganda to provide access to education for the most marginalized children, many of whom would be out of school if it were not for Wakadogo School. Wakadogo School serves and educates 450 boys and girls from the local community. Our vision is to educate the next generation of children in Northern Uganda by providing the quality education that they need to shape a prosperous future for themselves. We work in partnership with the local community, Parent Teachers Association, sub-county leadership, district leadership, and the Ministry of Education and Sports in order to achieve the Sustainable Development Goal number 4. We have been able to achieve our goal through family and community engagement in education. The increased engagement and participation of children in community enrollment mobilization at the beginning of this school had been an effective strategy in the greater mobilization of parents and caregivers to attend community-level enrollment campaign meetings. Children were organized to walk through the communities surrounding their school, including villages, trading centers, and places where people gather carrying placards and calling upon all caregivers who had yet to enroll their children in the school for the term to do so on a timely basis. Children were able to speak directly to caregivers, particularly those whom they may know have children of school-going age who were not enrolled in school and appealed to them directly about the benefit of enrolling and staying in school. Children were also very critical in identifying areas within the community where out-of-school children may be found, including the markets, in some cases their fields or other places where they may be engaged in child labor activities. There was increased participation and engagement of children in the community and school level enrollment meetings held each term to encourage timely enrollment of out-of-school children. The children developed and performed musical and dramatic performances which integrated key messages to parents and caregivers about the importance of enrolling their children in school from their own perspectives. Enhancement of affordable, quality education for all. At Wakadogo School, each student receives the following while at school: learn in a safe and child-friendly school environment, receive high-quality gender-sensitive education by continuously trained teachers, nutritional school meals to ensure children can learn on full stomachs, free basic medical care through on-site clinic, access to quality learning materials and supplies, participation in music, dance, and drama and sports activities, participate in school trip, regional sports and music competitions. Our class sizes are of 45 children to a teacher, and yet average in Uganda is 60 students to a teacher. Leadership opportunities for students and parents and teachers are provided in our school. Engagement of parents and guardians through Parents Teachers Association and class days. Our school has created a program that meaningfully engages families and the community to ensure children, especially girls, attend school and learn without any interference. We are conducting education outreach to support the students during the period of school closure since March 20th, 2020. This is especially important in COVID-19 world, where we need to find and bring back children, especially girls, who have been out of school for over 7 months in Uganda, many of whom will have been forced into the labor market. Early marriages or teenage pregnancy, and or exposed to gender-based violence. I am happy to share with you that the President of the Republic of Uganda has allowed the school to reopen on October 15th, 2020. The students are at the very heart of the dialogue between the school and the community. They lead, they share, and advocate through leadership opportunities within school, through girls and boys clubs, and by being able to talk to senior women and male teachers and the school clinician. All of these opportunities help to build their confidence and provide a forum to share their challenges and solutions. They are also critical champions to find and bring back out-of-school children, as they know which of their friends are not in school. Our expertise in building a strong family and community engagement collaboration has been validated in the following ways. By our academic performance, we came second place out of 92 schools in Omoro district. in 2019 PLE results. We have one of the highest retention rate in the country, as well as 100% transition rate to secondary school. We have received a number of awards of trophy and certificates of merit for excellence performance in music, dance, and drama and sport competitions from the district education offices. I am regularly called upon to participate and share lessons learned with other schools through district education meetings and radio talk shows. We therefore encourage all schools in the world to use multi-sectoral approaches in order to promote quality education. Thank you everyone for being part of the World Education Conference 2020. May God bless you.
I would like to thank the head teacher for that wonderful presentation. Our next speaker is Apio Petra. Her role is to involve learners in the day-to-day running of the school. Petra, can you tell us how you achieved this in Wakadogo School?
My name is Apio Petra. I am the head girl of Wakadogo School. On behalf of all the students of Wakadogo School and Uganda at large, I am very happy to participate in this global education conference. I would like to share with you the importance of involving student leadership in the day-to-day running of the school through parents and community engagement. My biggest role in involving learners in the day-to-day running of the school is through organizing girls and boys meeting timely with support from the senior woman teacher and senior male teacher in order to avoid school dropout. This meeting is mainly organized monthly and timely, and since the school has started, there has been no case of child dropout in the school. Secondly, following learners with learning difficulties at home. Remember, our school is an inclusive school, a school for all people. We always have who are weak in their different senses and work with them together as a team without stigma. I would like to proceed by saying that we do advise our learners to follow school programs and participate in them actively, like for example, music, dance and drama, kid athletics and agriculture. Like last year, we went for the competition and we were the best from our sub-county and district respectively, whereby we won a trophy in MDD and in kids athletics. Some of our children went up to the national level, and from there they came with a medal. Like for example, Odom Jimmy. Our work is to encourage them not to dodge. I would like to say that we also advise our learners to know their rights and responsibilities both at school and home. In most cases, some children don't know their rights, but they need to know that the following are their rights. Right to eat, right to play, right to education. They should not forget that gardening is their responsibility and going to school, so that they should not mix in order not to fall into problems and be good citizens in future. I would like to inform the viewers outside there that my next role towards involving learners in the day-to-day running of the school is also by promoting peer learning in the school in order to improve in the academic performance in the school. We do this by engaging group learning in the school. Like my best memory was in last year's PLE result. We had all our children in first grade and second grade. We were ranked second at the district. Remember, our school is a day scholar school. By this, Mr. Moderator, I can say that we are the best day school in the country. We do encourage our learners to obey school rules and regulations. We do this in order to make our learners be law-abiding in the community and country at large. Next, we promote a violence-free home for our children. We do this to create a friendly reading home for our children. I would like to proceed by saying that we also encourage our fellow learners to be respectful both at school and in the community so that they can achieve fruitful life in future. Lastly, we encourage them to be helpful to the people they come across in the community. This is done by teaching them cultural practices like greetings, advising learners to help their parents in domestic work like grazing and gardening. During holiday season, we do this to make our learners be economic earners in the future. In my conclusion, I would like to thank the people who have organized this conference and to my fellow learners and parents in the community during this COVID-19 period to stay home and stay safe. Wear face mask while in public. Washing hands with water and soap must be done regularly to prevent you from getting COVID-19. Stay home, stay safe. Still remain a pure Petra.
Thank you, Petra, for that wonderful presentation. I would like to bring in our next speaker, that is Akelo Ali Sokisa. You can get Sokisa on her Twitter handle at Ali Sokisa. She is the clinician of the school. The role of the clinician at Wakadogo School is to provide basic health care to the student in the school. Suki, you are welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm Akelo Ali Sokisa, the clinician at Wakadogo School. I ensure that all students stay healthy through offering quality holistic health care in a safe environment with all first-line treatments at a free cost, accompanied with dignity, respect, and compassion to ensure that they stay as healthy as they can be. This care is also extended to the entire community and parents at an affordable cost. Follow-up program. Any sick student is monitored throughout by the medical team, where each team member is assigned to at least 3 classes, where they do follow up on each student, then stay in contact with the teachers and parents to ensure drug adherence, improvements, or in case of any complications, they are attended to immediately or referred to another hospital. And then different homes are also visited during door-to-door outreaches, where parents are built with relationships and then follow up on the six students is done, and also helping the parents follow up on their students. The clinician or the teacher calls the parent of the sick child before any student is offered any treatment. The parent is notified through a phone call, and the class teacher or me, the clinician, explains to the parent what the child's condition is and what treatment is going to be given. I also offer educative programs such as assembly presentations on COVID-19, malaria, hygiene, skin infections, first aid treatment, drug adherence, watching educative movies on abstinence from sex before marriage, prevention of HIV/AIDS, keep a girl in school, hygiene demos, as well as student talks on puberty, sexual reproductive education, and personal hygiene. This is done in conjunction with the male and the woman senior teacher in the presence of the class teacher. Free outreaches are offered to students, parents, as well as the community at large. Here, community parents, students access medical care at a free cost. We also participate actively in Wakadogo School class days, where both students and parents are interacted with and offered advice appropriately. Thank you.
As a clinician, Why is having an integrated approach including health, nutrition and academia important?
Thank you. Having an integrated approach is important in the following way. Nutrition and education are determinants of future health. Health in this perspective means physical, mental, emotional well-being and not merely absence of disease. According to the United Nations 2010 Human Development Report, it clearly shows that health, education, nutrition and sanitation complement each other, and investment in one betters the outcome of the other. This integration, according to 17th to 20th July 2007 Bangkok, Thailand Technical Meeting of the Asia Pacific Network for Food and Nutrition on School-Based Nutrition, it shows that a healthy diet is important for the normal growth and development of children, because they are still establishing a pattern that carries into adulthood. Then people or students are also motivated to eat a healthy diet, which is a goal for nutritional education and hence the call. Because schools are an ideal setting for promoting a lifelong healthy habit and lifestyle, therefore I recommend all pre-primary, primary and secondary schools to give a go to educational nutrition or this integration. Still also, Stalberg in 2004 shows that a healthy student is ready to learn at any time and in a safe environment. It positively impacts their academic results. And according to Fields and colleagues, that activities that better health, like physical activities, physical exercises, improves the brain function and the cognitive performance of a student. So even nutrition improves the cognitive function and the academic achievement in children. That's why you see children who have breakfast in the morning show better academic results at the end of the day, and children who have physical activities daily have higher GPAs. That's according to Fields and colleagues. Thank you so much. And lastly but not least, the individuals and the nation's productivity increases since the lifestyle pattern positively impacts people's nutrition and health throughout adulthood. So let us provide basic health care to students in school. Thank you.
Thank you, Sukisa. That has been a wonderful presentation from Akelo Alice Sukisa, a clinical officer at Wakadogo School. I would like to inform our viewers also, keep dropping in your comment on our section, that is Q&A. We shall be responding to them. Keep dropping in your comment and we shall be responding to them towards the end of this session. I would like to welcome my fourth speaker, that is the treasurer of Wakadogo School. Sir, you are most welcome, Mr. Appiere James.
Thank you very much, the moderator. As I've been introduced, my name is Appiere James. I'm a treasurer at PTA Wakadogo Schools. And on behalf of the parents of Wakadogo School and Uganda at large, I'm very glad to participate in the World Education Conference today. At Wakadogo School, we believe that the successful development of children depends on the close cooperation and collaboration between the parents and the teacher. Parents' involvement in education of their children, the parent-teacher associations is organizations of parents and staff. Its role is to foster a good relationship among the school staff, the parents, and the local community. The goals: 1. to encourage cooperation between parents and teachers for the well-being of the children. 2, to strengthen the relationship between the teachers and the parents. 3, to encourage an interest in the development process of the school. 4, to assist in promoting extracurricular activities such as music, drama, dance and drama. 5, to improve communication between the school, parents, career, teachers and the local community. We have achieved the PTA goal by keeping the entire school community informed of current event issues and communication through regular PTA meetings to share information with the parents and the members. Involvement with the parents to understand the challenges of schools is faced and to become part of the solution by developing a closer relationship with parents, students' achievements improves. And the school development to positive reputations in the community. PTA creates a partnership which helps the school listen and deal with parents' concerns, and for parents to listen more about the school and how to improve their school's education. In conclusions, I would like to end by thanking the organization of this great event this year. My advice to my fellow parents is that let us keep the door for learning open to all the students. Thank you very much for this presentation. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. James, for that wonderful presentation. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Ngom Alfred, who is the chairman S1 from Village. The biggest role is to encourage all school-going children to go to school. Sir, can you tell us how you do this in your area?
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. My name is Ngom Alfred. I am the chairman local council, one from Sales Achoy Ward, Gulu City. As the chairman of the local council of the village, I have to ensure that the general well-being of the people and institutions in the area are well protected. Involvement of local government leadership in day-to-day running of the school and village mobilization. My major roles, therefore, are to ensure that all the school-going pupils in my cells go to school and stay in school until they finish their studies. In case of school dropout, I have to move in the village and get the students and their parents to find solution of returning such a student back to school to continue with his or her studies. I pay regular visit to Wakadogo School, being the only one in the village, and check the attendance of pupils and the general school welfare. While at school, I also check the academic performance of the learners and their discipline in general. I also mobilize the parents of Wakadogo to clear roads and to clear water points which may be dirty or filtered. I also sensitize the community of the rights of children, such as rights to education, health, food, protection, clothing, and others. I also have to ensure that there is adequate security for the people and their properties in my area. Also, I sensitize the parents of Wakadogo School to be involved in promotional programs in the school, such as sport days, parents' days, and others. I also sensitize the parents of Wakadogo School to have ownership of the school by contributing physically or materially when called upon by the school authorities to offer support for the PTA project work in the school. I promote good relationship between the school authority and the community of Wakadogo School. Finally, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we are sensitizing the community to create awareness and prevention strategies. I have also been distributing the government home learning materials to the students in my area during the school closure to supplement Wakadogo School effort. Thank you very much for inviting me in World Education Conference Week 2020. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Alfred, for that wonderful presentation. At this time, I would like to invite our audience to give their question, and we shall be responding to 3 questions. Now we have 10 minutes for 3 questions. Drop in your question on our site, on our section Q&A, and we shall be responding to some of those questions. At this time, I would like to give the 5 steps that other schools can also replicate from Wakadogo best practices. The first step is enhancement of affordable quality education for all. Wakadogo School strives to provide affordable quality education to the most marginalized students who were affected by the prolonged civil conflict in northern Uganda. We have managed to provide quality education, the proper curriculum coverage, regular revision work with the students by the help of our passionate teachers. The second step, involvement of students' leadership in the day-to-day running of the school. The students are at the very heart of the dialogue between the school and the community. They lead, share, and advocate through leadership opportunity within the school, through girls and boys club, and by being able to talk to senior women and senior male teacher and the clinician. All of these opportunities help build their confidence and provide a forum to share their challenges and solutions. The third one, provision of basic health care to the students in the school, ensuring that all students stay healthy. Students are offered quality holistic health care in a safe environment with all first-line treatment at a free cost, accompanied by dignity, respect, and compassion, to ensure that they stay as healthy as they can be. This care is also extended to the entire community, including the parent at an affordable cost. The fourth step, parents' involvement in the education of their children. We have a program that integrates class days every week, in which parents are encouraged to attend the class as well as a general class day once a term for every year group. We also involve the parents to train the students with cultural music, dance and drama to promote Ugandan's culture. This also allows for a two-way communication between students and families to help make them aware of children's rights and needs. In our culture, everyone takes responsibility to raise a child, and that is the reason why we focus on family and community engagement in order to provide quality education to students. The last step, involvement of local government leadership in the day-to-day running of the school and village mobilization. The government of Uganda expects every school to observe the culture of school prayer and anthem, as well as co-curriculum activities which all schools observed. However, pupils come from different backgrounds and religious beliefs, which Wakadogo School respect, and we do not discriminate. It is a major role of the local council leadership to sensitize the community to enforce government guidelines in the community. So those are the 5 best practices that other schools can also replicate from Wakadogo best practices. At this time, I would like to thank the following: the panelists for giving their wonderful presentation in this World Education Conference. My next thank goes to the organizer for this World Education Conference this year, 2020. We would also like to thank the Board of Directors of Wakadogo School, the donors, and the well-wishers for working hard to make Wakadogo School a success. We would like to thank all the teachers and the non-teaching staff of Wakadogo School for making Wakadogo School a good place for learning. I would like to thank all the parents of Wakadogo School, and I would like to thank our audience for attending this World Education Conference this year. Lastly, I would like to thank our technical producer, Okero Dennis Mark, for connecting us during this World Education Conference. Thank you very much.